You would not believe it. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got a group of people, friends and family. It was just my wife, my son Riley, and two other friends. We got in the car, headed towards the beach. We were riding all around in the car. We went in a tunnel to the beach, and we saw all these wild horses as we were driving, just running around. We could not get over how many wild horses there were just running around. Then we couldn't believe it. We saw a baby fawn that was just born, all alone. Wasn't with a mother or anything. It was very brave to be all by itself. Couldn't believe it. We were taking all these pictures of the horses and everything. Then we finally parked and opened up the trunk. We got the umbrella, the chairs, the surfboards, and everything. It was a really long walk from the car to the beach, up and down a lot of different hills. But once we got there, it was nice. We got to see the waves and everything. Very calming. I enjoyed it. There were a lot of people on the beach there. Um, there were umbrellas and chairs and people sunbathing all over the place. That's not really me though. So I was looking around, seeing what was to do, and I noticed this boy who's surf fishing with a long pole. I kind of walk over. As I'm walking over, thinking, gosh, I wish I would have brought my pole so I could be doing the same thing. And just as I'm thinking that, the boy's pole gets really taut, and it's obvious he's got a fish. The boy grabs the pole, picks it up, and starts reeling in the fish. It's a real struggle, though, but I'm right next to him, cheering him on, whistling, really excited for him. I knew this fish had to be huge because the pole was actually bending. It was so strong. I'm really curious what kind of fish this was. I don't even know the name or what kind it is. We just have to wait as he's struggling. More and more people start to gather around to see what all the commotion's about. Well, I keep struggling to get this fish in, and one by one, people start to disappear, and then sooner or later, it's just the boy and I. The boy was patiently reeling him in, really waiting for him to get tired. He couldn't you can't reel in too fast because the line can break, the fishing line can break. So you've got to, wear the fish out slowly, and then eventually the fish will give up and you'll be able to pull them right out of the water. You know how that goes? So far, this has taken 2 hours, but I'm still standing next to him watching, eating my sub sandwich, some pop, just hanging out with him watching. That boy is really struggling to get this fish out of the water. But again, just nice and slow, waiting for this fish to get tired. The boy would change the pace of how he's reeling in the fish. He'd go really, really fast and then slow down, and then really, really fast again to throw off the fish in hopes of wearing him out quicker. And you can tell the fish is getting closer because the fishing pole itself is bending more and more. And people start to get excited again, and more people start to crowd around like they did before, and the boy's telling everyone to push back and stay back a little. And the boy starts to walk into the water a little more and keeps reeling in. Everyone's getting really excited, really excited. He starts changing the pace of how he's reeling in the fish again. He goes real fast to really slow to really fast again. Everyone's getting really excited. We can tell it's almost done. And just like that, the line broke, and that was it. Oh man, I can't believe that just happened. I'm so disappointed. And even the crowd was going, oh no, what? We can't believe this. I felt so upset. I was so disappointed for the boy. I was disappointed for myself. I was disappointed for both of us. The fish is just gone. We don't even know what kind of fish this was. If it was big, if it was fat, what was the struggle? We don't know.